Oh, sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. Hmm. Hey, there we go. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Audio moving too fast. Sorry about that, guys. Let's start it back over. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Like Don Cannon. Run it back, run it back. Is Kawhi Leonard washed up? Is he at the end of the road? Is it a TKO? Did Draymond Green hit him with the TKO? Because when you watch the footage, when we look at a couple of those, we see that Draymond was putting in their work. It's your inbound pass, got him on that little crossover right there. And especially toward the end of the game to close out, man, that's really good because usually Kawhi will use his long arms, his length against a person trying to defend him. But, sometimes somebody just got your number some nights. But do you think that Kawhi is washed up? Let me know. Did he get bust down, or did he just get bust down like an AP tonight? And Draymond gonna let you hear about it. You better believe it. He gonna let you hear about it, man. Shout out to Draymond though, man. Still flushing to me, but that's just me. Um, Kawhi, in my opinion, before my audio, I didn't realize my audio was on. He's one of those guys, you see those scammers, everything go right for him until it goes wrong. I think that's what happened to Kawhi. He had one of the greatest runs that a player could have that wasn't a superstar player, in my opinion. Won a championship with the Spurs with Tim Duncan, with the Spurs now. Left the Spurs, went to Toronto, won a championship. Almost was a Laker. They told me bust out my AP, perfect time. Went to the Clippers. Start every time he got some momentum, an injury was slow it down. An injury would slow it down. Knee. Would just walk out the game. He never really capitalized on being with the Clippers, in my opinion. He capitalized on money, sure, but he never really capitalized as far as bringing the championship to the Clippers. Um, do you think Kawhi Leonard is washed up? Let me know in the comments. I think he is. I think that he's not going to be a premier player anymore. He may be like a second or third option. And I think that we're going to see how he materializes. Like I said, I think he washed up, in my opinion, but that's just me. He's at the end of the road, 100%. So, with that being said, going on to the next, talking about somebody being washed up. Let's talk about Cameron being mopped up, right? Maybe it was a WWE promo because you can't go back to Harlem if that was real. They're not gonna let you back in Harlem. He know that too. So maybe it was a publicity stunt, but definitely show you how strong Uso is. Jay Uso. Strong dude to pull somebody over a desk and then slam him on the ground. We finna check it out. Cameron got mopped up. He gotta admit he got mopped up on this. Let's check it out.
Because you keep bringing Saturday WrestleMania niggas here and you don't bring us a Sunday WrestleMania. Say less, Cam. I ain't got to be my producer, bro. You ain't bringing Sunday. I need a Sunday WrestleMania. I don't smell what the Usos cooking. And at the end,
man, do you know how strong you gotta be to pick somebody up, pull them from the desk, pick them up off the desk?
He tripped, man. He tripped. He tripped. He tripped.
Do you think this was real? Let me know in the comments, man. I don't think it's real. I think it was set up, man. It's just for promo, man. I don't think it was set up. Like they say, Cam probably gonna pull up in the Range Rover at WrestleMania, make something crazy out of it. But I don't think it was. I think it was all stage, man. You're not doing that. I don't think he'll let somebody. I don't think he would let somebody do that to him in real life. But we'll see. Definitely was funny though. It's pretty crazy, but you gotta be careful, man. Like he mopped the floor with Cam, man. He literally snatched him up. Let's look at that one more time. He literally snatched him up.
Yeah, it just is what it is, man. I grew up in a house with 4 boys. You know, you got brothers, Zeus? Say less, Cam. I ain't got to be my producer, bro.
Man.
You ain't bringing Sunday. I need a Sunday WrestleMania. I don't smell what the Usos cooking. And at the
Look at this. Man, he did it so fast. He put the hands up. Do you know how crazy it is when somebody's stronger than you, like literally stronger than you, and they grab you and you really can't get their hands off you, and he snatched you over the desk? I don't know if he really snatched him over this or Cam kind of pushed off. It's like he snatched him over the desk. But let me know in the comments what you think. He about to flow. He kicked him, man. Ain't nothing you can do, man. That was crazy. I think that was all WWE, man. That's funny. That's all WWE stuff, man. That was funny, but let me know in the comments, man.
They told me bust down my AP.
Did Cam get bust down by Uso? By Jay Uso, man. That was pretty crazy, man. But you gotta be careful, man. You're talking slick. But it was WWE. That was stage. That wasn't real. But it was funny to see when he got mopped up. When somebody really stronger than you and they can grab you like that and pick you up, like against what you want to do, like literally just grab you, pick you up, and mop the floor with you. Just show you how strong dude is. And Samoans, they come with a certain amount of strength. Look in the NFL, most Samoans play defense or offensive line, and they ain't nothing to be messed with. The one I think about played for USC, Ray Luga. When he played at USC, he was knocking dudes out on the sideline, trying to run to the sideline. And Junior Seau, another Samoan, no joke. So it runs in his family, man. That strength, that Samoan strength. Samoa runs in that strength. But shout out to him, man.
They told me bust down my AP.
Shout out to Cam, man, for trying to hold it down best he can. But yeah, it wasn't nothing he could do on that one. So the next one, Doc Rivers. Allegedly, I think he said he might have lost his job now, but they said he was telling players in the locker room, look, if you don't know who I am, you better Google me. Google me. It's like, come on, Doc, cut it out. Cut the cap out, man. You only won one championship, or maybe did you win one or two with the Celtics? I don't know what happened with Tracy McGrady. Maybe because Grant Hill. But and with the Clippers, they never really materialized like they should have. With Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, and what's my guy name? Can't even think of his name. Dude that was dunking all the time. It'll come to me. But I don't think Doc was a fit for the Bucks. I think Doc was collecting them
They
checks.
told me bust out my AP.
That's my
Perfect
opinion.
timing.
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I think Doc knew that it wasn't a lot he can do with that team, but the money was so good, why turn it down? He's a good coach. I just think that sometimes some people know how to sell it. They know how to sell a dream. And a lot of times people do and then they wake up and realize it was a dream. I think that he coached a lot of players that quit on him, in my opinion. I think James Harden quit on him with the 76ers. It sounded like Giannis didn't like him. I wonder, do they kick themselves in do they kick themselves in their own tail when they got rid of Adrian, the coach before Doc, when they had like a great good record, had them playing defense? Do they say, you know what, maybe we should have stayed with that coach? Sometimes you don't know what you miss until they're not there. Sometimes you got to be careful about how you handle people because it will come back and get you. Like I said, I think Doc, he danced around it. He knew that team wasn't gonna make it, but hey, why not take the 100 mil, whatever contract they gave him? And that's what he did. To me, that he collected check. That's just in my opinion. So with that being said, let me know in the comments what you think about Doc Rivers, because I think um after Dame, I think he kind of knew that that team probably wasn't gonna go nowhere. He just gonna stick it out and collect the money. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Doc for collecting them checks, though. The last one is do a little analysis right here. How tough is it to win a playoff series when you think about Kawhi? When you play a team in your conference throughout the year, and then you have to play them in the playoffs, you got to win 4 games. It's not as easy as it sounds because good defenders, they know your tendencies, they know your go-to moves, and they know where your spots are on the floor, and that they're trying to keep you from getting to those spots. Like if you always like to turn right, they're gonna try to make you turn left. If you like to shoot in the corners, they're gonna try to push you more toward the top of the key or around the perimeter. Winning in the playoffs is tough because your offense, even though if they got it in the scouting report, has to still be so good that they can't stop it. Not easy to do, but it can be done. Most of the time, unless you just got astronomical talent, it's hard to sweep a team. 4 games. It's hard to sweep a team 4 games. Very hard. Can be done, but most of the teams that done it would have like really great talent. Most of the time, it's like 4-2, 4-3, something like that. And then their closeout game is hard because everybody in the playoffs is pretty good. They get in the playoffs. They're pretty good in some shape, form, or fashion. That's why they're in the playoffs. So it's not like playing against a team that's tanking. You're playing against teams that actually playing to try to win a championship. So trying to win 4 games in the playoffs is not as easy as it sounds. And you really got to bring your A game. A lot of players are tired by this point. A lot of people are playing hurt. They're not injured, but they hurt. Muscles are aching. All those things. Let me know who you got in game 1 versus the Lakers and Rockets. Who you got? Who you got coming out the West? Who you got coming out the East?
They told me bust out my AP. Perfect time.
And let me know how hard it is to win a playoff series, because it's when you're playing somebody over and over that know you and you can still execute, even though they know what you're going to do. That's how you know the good ones from the great ones. You knew Michael Jordan was going to do the fadeaway jumper, but could you stop it? And most people couldn't. Just like LeBron. If he really wanted to, even at 42 or 41, he could take it to the basket and there wouldn't be nothing you could do about it. He can still take over the series, in my opinion. Because in playoffs, you play one game, I think you may get a couple of days of rest in between. And somebody like him, those rests is like eternity. But it is tough to win a playoff series in any sport. And it takes the will of the mind and the will of your talent to overpower the other team in order to win. Whether it's rebounding, scoring, defense, all those things come together. And most of the time, the team that has the better of those wins the series. So with that being said, thank you for watching CTM Sports. Is Kawhi Leonard washed up? Did Cameron get mopped up, or was that WWE entertainment? And is Doc Rivers capping by telling players to Google him? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Mike, CTM Sports, signing out.